Hi everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Capricorn. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Capricorn. And just a reminder, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I have asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Capricorn. And don't forget, I'll have some announcements at the end. All right, here we go. What does the universe want to tell Capricorn today? We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Seven of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, gosh, the Queen of Pentacles. It's turned into a pentacle reading. Okay, then for your your opportunity, we have the King of Swords. For your challenge, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this is interesting. I have to say, I think that this is the first time that something like that has happened that I can recall. How weird. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 8 cards are pentacles, and the other 2 are swords. So we're missing wand and cup energy. So this is going to be the earth realm, pentacles, right? That's another word for it is coins. In this deck, it's called boons. So you're looking at gifts. And then we have 2 sword cards. So swords are going to be your thoughts, words, and ideas. I'm saying that because I think it's very interesting how this is coming out for you, Capricorn. Okay, so you are definitely focused on something. So let me take a look around the room, and yeah, no major arcana. None. We have several court cards and then the minor arcana. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So when that's coming up like that, no major arcana, that means we're going to be focused on like your day-to-day activities, your routines, right? So this is stuff that's going to be happening in the immediate. So let's go ahead and look at your overall energy. So your recent past, we have this Knight of Pentacles. This is you taking one steady foot in front of the other. Every night is on a mission. So you are on a mission to discover something. You're also bringing your knowledge and your wisdom with you as you're on this journey. She is slow and steady, wins the race. She is almost plodding at times. She's going so slow. She's also able to enjoy the ride at this point, right? Taking time to smell the roses. In this case, she's looking at crystals and she has her tool belt. You know, she can spend some time trying to get the crystals without damaging them and examining them. And maybe she's got a crystal identification book. And, you know, it's just like this nice, calm energy where she's just plodding along, loving it, though. Really enjoying this. That is your recent past, and we'll get clarifiers in a minute. Your present energy is the Two of Pentacles. So again, more pentacles. So we're looking at this earth realm. So in pentacles, we're looking at everything in the 3D. You are looking at relationships, romantic, platonic, maybe getting a pet, having a child, co-workers, right? It's all relationships. But for the most part, we're looking at romantic, platonic. Then we are also looking at housing, location, relocation, travel in general. We're looking at your health, your finances, education, maybe retirement. I don't know if I've left anything out, but it's everything in the 3D. That is what's here for you. Now, this is telling me that you need to be grounded, stable, secure, balance what it is that your load is in this life. So work hard, play hard. So work and play, work and family, whatever your balance is, it's about you doing this balancing act, because if you don't, you can slip and fall. So it's kind of like what they say, the lazy man's load. And that's when you try and take on too much, because instead of making 2 trips where you're playing it kind of safe, you know, you're taking what you can handle, you take it all at once, kind of like when you carry the groceries in. If you take all the bags at once, you damage the bananas, you know, you break the eggs or whatever, because you're taking it all at once because you don't want to do multiple trips. Well, that's what this card is. It's about you doing what is balanced for you, not doing that lazy man's load where you take everything at once and then you have the potential to slip and fall. For some of you, there might be somebody in your life that's waiting to see you slip and fall. See this troll under the bridge? He can't wait for this person to slip and fall, and then he's going to eat him. So it's that kind of energy. This could be for me, when under the bridge is going to be your subconscious. So maybe you have a self-sabotaging type thoughts or behavior that creep in, whether you're aware of it or not. And it's like maybe a self-doubt, self-sabotage, fear of failure, fear of success, whatever it might be for you. These types of things come up, and it could be piggybacking on something else you have in your life. Then we look at your near future, and this is the Four of Swords. This is about you taking a time out. So as we're moving through your energy, once you get into your near future, you're able to rest and recover, that you benefit from it tremendously. And this is swords. So we're looking at thoughts, words, and ideas. So it's not just a physical rest, it's a mental rest too. It's literally you kind of taking a staycation at home or a vacation where you can, if you can, turn your mind off for a little bit, that you would benefit tremendously from it. All right, let's get some clarifiers. Oops. All right, here we go. We have Six of Pentacles, more Pentacles. Okay, here we go. Cups. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Six of Swords, the Justice card, and the Page of Wands. All right, so when we're looking at your recent past energy, that is this Knight of Pentacles, it is being clarified by the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So this is really talking about you being open to receive. So as you're taking one steady foot in front of the other towards your destination, towards your goal, right? Your target, you're on point. This is about you being open to receive information, finances, good fortune, you know, new relationships. You're just being open to receive anything in the 3D. Your health, maybe good news for your health, but you're open to receive. And really, this could be something that is very new to you. Maybe there's something that's coming in that's new. So a new relationship, a new friendship. It doesn't always have to be romantic, right? It's friendship also. Maybe it's going to be a new job offer, a new idea to start your own business, a new idea to retire. Maybe the market changed for you and now you have the ability to go ahead and retire. Maybe you have something new coming in and you choose your major now in school. Right? There's a lot of different things coming in for you, but it's new. But you're choosing from your heart. You're using your imagination also to go ahead and read into it and build into it. You know, put a little fantasy in there to see if I do this, what will happen when you further it out. When you flesh it out, you add some details to it. So you're really using your imagination, but the big picture is be open to receive because things are coming in for you. Okay, then we're looking at your present energy with this Two of Pentacles, balancing your responsibilities. And it's being clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Six of Swords. So again, both sword energy. So this is about you seeing the truth. So when you're balanced, stable, grounded, secure, you know, you're just kind of like going through your day-to-day activities. You want to, this is your energy, by the way, you're staying balanced. You're able to see. Your head is above the clouds. If your head is in the clouds, like down here, you can't see very much. Your head is above the clouds, and now you have clarity. It's almost like having clarity for the first time on something it is that you're working on. Now, this queen has her back to the past, and she's always looking towards your future. But she's looking at it using rational, logical, analytical thoughts. She's able to connect the dots on what it is that looks good for your future, and she stands in her truth. That is something that's coming in. A lot of balance coming in. You're leaving drama and trouble behind. So you're leaving anything that's not working out for you behind, and you are definitely moving on to calmer shores. So this could be you moving on out of a relationship, moving on from an actual location, because this can be the card of travel. This could be you moving to a new job. It's that moving on, or just moving your emotions out of that, you know, situation. That's what it really is. It's very strong. It's you literally, I feel like you're upgrading yourself right now, Capricorn. That's kind of what this energy feels like. By you moving on and leaving trouble behind, I feel like you're upgrading. I feel like you're kind of over drama right now. Because once you do that, here we have this rest and recovery coming in for you. And that's being clarified by the Justice card and the Page of Wands. I gotta have my fan on. I'm in hot Florida. You know the term, hot as fuck Florida. Yes, again. So here it is. We've got the Justice card and the Page of Wands. So this is about you, again, bringing balance back to your life. And I want to point this out. This is a theme here for you. This is you balancing your responsibilities, staying grounded, stable, secure. And this is bringing things back into balance on a lot of different levels. So the Justice card is about making adjustments in your life for you to be able to be brought back into balance, maybe in relationships, work, maybe your connection to source. You're making necessary adjustments. Maybe you're able to open up your heart more. Maybe you're following your tribe right now. You know, you're connecting with people that are more in alignment with who you are right now. You know, there's a lot of energies that are here. Maybe you're aligning your health. Maybe you're working on your health, that's a priority right now. Maybe your finances. You know, a lot of people are really doubling down and they're elevating themselves. And Capricorn, I feel like you are one of them. I feel like this is allowing you to stand in your truth when you start making these adjustments in your life. Literally the sword of truth, but you're really coming into balance. I feel like you're really upgrading yourself. I feel like it's about you taking this first step. I think you've been doing this type of inner work and you've been looking at things going on around you and you've decided that, you know what, I'm going to make some changes. And it's starting by you leaving drama behind. You're going on to a calmer time. I don't think you want drama in your life anymore, and you're willing to make that first step. Now, remember, this is the day-to-day type activity. It's not the major arcana, which would be big and sweeping. So this is not something that's going to happen in the next 3 to 6 months. This is something that's going on now, you know, in the next days or maybe a couple of weeks. So it's not something that is going to be like way off in the distance. So I just want to say that. So if this sounds like something you're going through, then this is your reading. And, you know, so far, this is the only major arcana that's on the table. Wow. Okay, Capricorn, that's what we've got today. Let's go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit, because that's your energy. Now I'm going to look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. 3 cards, and then I'll get clarifiers. 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. All earth, and that's what you are, Capricorn. You are earth. My ascendant is Capricorn, so I'm right there with you. I get it. All right, so when we're looking at these cards, you have a lot of things coming in for you. First of all, you have a lot of choices. So this is telling me, Spirit is saying that you have a lot of choices coming in. So keep your eyes open, use your discernment to see it. That's part of what this Queen is doing. Her head is above the clouds. She has clarity. Use it when you're looking at these choices coming in. Feel into it also, not just with your intellect. Use your intuition. Choose carefully. Take your time. Choose any of these doors. Whatever door you choose, let's say it's this one, all the other doors go away. And now you're pursuing that avenue. Will the other choices come back? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's new choices. But you need to pursue that avenue that you choose, so choose very carefully. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles. This is about self-mastery. This is about your due diligence. This is about you doing work that practice makes perfect. So whatever door you choose, make sure you're willing to do the work, to do the time, to make it happen, to make something materialize in your world. What she is doing is she's turning these spools of thread into gold. That's alchemy. It takes a lot of time and skill, effort, energy to do that. And she's practicing, and practice makes perfect. Look at that. She's able to do it. This is that self-mastery. This is paying attention to all the details, the minutiae in something. So definitely pay attention. The last card is going to be the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is kind of where we're really going. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, the 2, 7, 8. Now we have the Queen. In your challenge, we have the Page. So when we're looking at all these pentacles, this Queen knows her worth and value. This Queen is very beautiful, open-hearted, loving, warm, kind, very giving. She has similar traits to the Queen of Cups. However, this Queen is very grounded, stable, secure in the earth realm. She knows her worth and value, and the worth and value of the pentacle, her resources that she has, whether it's financial, knowledge, friends, family, whatever you want to consider a resource. You know, in this case with the Knight, maybe some resources are crystals, right? It's that kind of energy, but knowing your worth and value, staying grounded, stable, secure, attracting abundance and prosperity towards you. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We have the 9 of Cups, the Tower, the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles, which is now here twice. Okay, so when we're looking at the 7 of Pentacles, well, all those choices, it's being clarified by the 9 of Cups and the Tower. So this is telling me that this is about you getting your wish fulfilled. What it is that you really want emotionally in your life, you're calling it in, right? Because the next stage is the 10 of Cups, which showed up right after it. So here's the 9 where you're self-satisfied, you're really happy, you're very content, but there's something missing, and that is happy, joyful family, where people choose to be happy. So you're right there. You're wishing it in, you're enjoying it, it feels great, you're following your heart, you're really happy, you're emotionally happy, you're tapped into your intuition, your connection to source, your emotions, you're feeling good. At this stage, you feel like you have a high emotional IQ. That's going to help you make the right choice because you know what it is that you want and you want to feel that. You're going to have a Tower moment. This is the universe stepping in to release what no longer serves you, to bring you back down to reality. And then you can go ahead and start really making the decisions that are appropriate to you. But you're going to have a Tower moment. And Tower moments can be big or small. It depends on you and what's coming in for you. But this is the universe stepping in to release what no longer serves you, bringing you down to your foundation. So there's something that's going to be going on around that. But you're really choosing from your heart. So maybe it's that you're choosing from your heart and you're letting everything else fall to the wayside. That way you can continue on and not be carrying such a heavy load, right? It's kind of like releasing emotional baggage because we're looking at emotions with these cups. You know, maybe you're releasing, let's say you're looking for love. So you're releasing any type of baggage from a previous relationship. Let's say you're looking for a career. You're releasing any type of baggage or attachments to a previous job, or maybe it's a career and you're switching careers, or whatever it is that you might be working towards. It's that kind of energy. You're just kind of releasing it and you're clearing a beautiful path for something new to come in. Because you know when you have the Tower moment, when it releases what no longer serves you, it creates a void. And you need to fill that void with something positive. You don't want to fill it with something negative because that might make the situation worse. When you release toxicity and release negativity, replace it with love. Buy yourself some flowers. Take yourself out on a date. Call your friends that are high vibing, consistently high vibing, and those are the people you want to be around. You do something positive for yourself. Take a lovely walk, a bath, go get a massage, spa day, whatever it is you need to do. I don't care if you're male or female. You need to do these things to replace that void, and then watch what comes in for you. Then we have this 8 of Pentacles, and it's being clarified by the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. Again, this is you now doing all of this work. Practice makes perfect. Self-mastery. And guess what? With that discipline comes happy, joyful family. Comes everything that you're working for. Everybody wants the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. And you have the 10 of Cups right here in the guidance and advice from Spirit. That tells me keep striving. You have the discipline. Keep going forward, Capricorn, and you reach this. You have the happy, joyful family, whatever your version is. Maybe it's just having a pet. Maybe it's having an extended family, whatever your version of family is. Because we also have the 3 of Pentacles. This is quality relationships. This is teamwork. This is really having that beautiful feeling of camaraderie. This can also be the card of marriage, where you're building that strong foundation and that teamwork to work together. Beautiful energy. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, and she is being clarified by the 3 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight, let me show you. Same card, different deck. Okay? This is the very first card I pulled for you. This is in your recent past. So the Knight of Pentacles is here again, along with the Three of Swords. So let's take a look at that Knight of Pentacles first. So this Knight of Pentacles is literally slow and steady wins the race. He's so slow, his horse is not even moving. But he's bringing an opportunity forward in the form of a pentacle. He has the knowledge and the wisdom to tap into it, to see what he's doing, and he's on a mission. He is literally moving forward, and this is what you are doing as you're bringing something bigger, better, and more beautiful into your life. It's this, I feel like it's almost like a next chapter. You are upgrading yourself. I think that this is an excellent opportunity for you to heal your heart, to pull a sword out. This is feelings of loss, of heartache. And you're able to now begin healing your heart. So you pull a sword out, you heal it, you go on to the next one, and it's a process. Now again, this is a short-term reading in the sense of we didn't start with any major arcana. It's the minor. So this is you really healing your heart, and kind of like now. That's what Spirit is saying. Really start the work, don't put it off. And you will benefit tremendously. Okay, that is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the King of Swords. You have an opportunity to really step into your truth. Right now, you're gathering information. I feel that whatever it is that you're working on in your life, you're synthesizing it. So you're using your rational, logical, analytical skills to take in information from all these different sources, different points of view. You process it in your mind, and this allows you to connect the dots, to make the best decision. It's like a judge, to make the best decision for yourself, if it's part of your family, for your family also, for the realm, because he is a king. He has that outward focus over the realm. You're really able to then start seeing very clearly. And again, with this card, he is also standing in his truth. But he is a visionary also, and he has tremendous clarity. So this is an excellent opportunity for you to have all of those traits right now. Your challenge is the Page of Pentacles. Now, is your challenge impossible? No. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it, and when you achieve it, it's incredibly rewarding. But right now, it's in the challenge. So this is, for me, this is the Hamlet card, to act or not to act, to be or not to be. This is allowing you to say, I can't remember. Am I allowed to eat it or not eat it? Is it poisonous or is it not? He can't remember. He needs supervision. This is a young energy. It's a page. This is telling me that you have in the challenge position, you have something coming in that is something that you are not an expert in, right? You don't have self-mastery in that area. This is something new that's coming in for you, but it's a new opportunity. It's up to you to use your discernment to see if that's right for you and make that first step. Maybe get some advice. Touch base with someone that's a mentor, an advisor, a trusted advisor, someone that really knows what they're doing, that is truly an expert, that's out for your best interest, because there's a lot of people out there that are not. So it's you really taking the time to do that. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We have the Fool, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Wands. Okay, so we have this King of Swords and your opportunity being clarified by the Fool and the Two of Wands. This is you taking that leap of faith. You're taking all that information in. Now, he just does it from his heart. He doesn't necessarily use any deep thoughts. You're thinking very deeply, and then at the end of the day, you just go for it. I think that this is where you've used your discernment, and now you're like, okay, I'm just going to feel it from my heart now. I've put all that time, effort, energy in. I've thought about it. I've processed it. I've meditated on it. And now I'm just going to take that leap of faith from my heart and just enjoy the ride. I'm going to do it with this lightness in my step. And this is the new journey. This is the new chapter in your life. This is the Zero. It's the Fool. It's the first card in the major arcana as you cycle up to the 21, which is the World. So this is that new journey that's coming in for you as an opportunity. But you need to clarify your intentions. So you've done all that work with the swords, the King of Swords. Now you need to clarify your intention. He's holding the world in his hand. What is it that you want to create? What do you want to do? Relationships, career, retirement, work, finances, health, a combination of all of the above, housing, travel, relocation. It's all there for you. But You can't get what you want until you know what you want. Remember that old Joe Jackson's can't talk. The old Joe Jackson song. Wow. That's what happens when I channel. It screws up my speech. Joe Jackson song. You can't get what you want until you know what you want. It's that kind of energy, and it sounds so simple and basic, but you can't start the manifestation process, which is the Three of Wands, until you get it clear in your head what it is that you want, what direction you want to go in. That's why you need to figure it out and start connecting the dots. And then you take that leap of faith from your heart because you're clarifying your intention. So it's all interconnected. That's your opportunity. Now we're going to go ahead and look at your challenge. Your challenge is this Page of Pentacles, and it is being clarified by the Ace of Swords and the King of Wands. This is literally a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning in clarity. So your way to figure it out, so this is it, is that you need to be able to see it clearly. And that's your victory and success. That's where that triumph and victory comes in. Because if you can't see it, you need to wait for clarity. If it's something that's brand new, get more information. Get the truth as best you can. Gather more information. And that will allow you to be able to make that decision once you can see very clearly. You have the King of Wands. You're definitely going to take action, but the key is clarity. Okay? This could be you having an epiphany, an aha moment, which is part of what the Tower is too, by the way. This is you having a major revelation. When things are cleared out for you, that's a huge revelation. It might not feel good at the time, but when you look back, you're like, oh, okay, I see why that was released, because something bigger, better, and more beautiful was coming in for me, and that was a life lesson I needed to learn. So with the King of Wands, going back to your challenge, this is you self-actualizing. This is you wanting to win. You're keeping your eye on the prize, and you're going to go for it once the clarity comes in. Because this king wants to win. It's as simple as that. All right, that's your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Capricorn, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You know I'm leaving on May 21st to go to New Zealand and Australia. I'm super excited. I can't wait. And let me know, because I'm taking a tally of where everybody's at. And then also, you can join the membership on YouTube. It's brand new. There's 3 different tiers. If that's something you're interested in, go ahead and sign up. And you can see me go live twice a week. I go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I answer your questions. Tuesdays, it is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Thursdays, it's in the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a lot of fun. People submit their questions in advance or live. In advance, it is PayPal, Venmo, Stripe. When it's live, PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and SuperChat. Just know the SuperChat's a little more because YouTube takes 40%. That's the way it is. So definitely go ahead and send in a question or watch live and participate in the chat. We have wonderful moderators and an awesome group in the chat, and I'd love to see everybody there. You can also visit my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. It'll let you know about my upcoming itinerary and any classes that are coming out. And you can also book a personal reading with me there, a missing person consultation. You can also go to this learning center that's on my site, and that's where the 16-week manifestation masterclass is. If you don't know, I'm a master manifester, and I had my first business at 13 and a half. I'm about to be 59. I have been doing this for a very long time. If that is something you are interested in, definitely go ahead and sign up. Whether you want to manifest in a person, place, a thing, if you're looking for that special person, a job, a raise, a cup of coffee from Starbucks, whatever it is, this is your way of learning that skill set, and you're able to start this manifestation process. So definitely sign up. It starts June 1st. Special pricing, early bird pricing is until May 21st. And then after that, it goes to full price. So definitely sign up if you're interested. Also, I do private lessons, one-on-one tarot, manifestation, and raising your vibration. I also have a section on there called Alison's Picks. That is going to be my affiliate link. So Skin Like Butter for body butter, scrubs, and soaps. I also have Dr. Amir Kiram, his skincare line, which is phenomenal. I use it. I've been using it for years. I think his products are top notch, which is why they're on there. Same thing for Skin Like Butter. I just discovered her this year. Oh my God, I love her products. Anyways, check it out, especially her soap. The lemon verbena is a hit with me. I love it. I haven't tried all of them, but I'm doing like one at a time, 1 scent at a time. And then there's Roger's Hood Apothecary, where we talk about Parasite Cleanse, Mold Cleanse, the Lymph Kit that came out on May 15th, and the Fulvic Soak. I interviewed Kim Rogers, the founder, about 2 months ago, so definitely watch the interview. I'm going to have her back, so watch that interview. That way when the next one comes out, you'll understand what's going on, because we're going to have a slightly different topic. But a wealth of knowledge, I mean, just a treat to have her on. Definitely download all of her free ebooks. Even if you don't use her cleanse and you want to use somebody else's, get her information. It's fantastic. And I'll tell you, if you have a warm body, you've got parasites. And that is something you really and truly want to take a look at. I'm doing her parasite cleanse. I did 30 days, 7 days off. On Easter, I started the next 30 days, and then I'm literally doing it up until the day before I go to New Zealand and Australia. I timed it that way. That way when I'm gone, that will be my 7 days off. I'm gone more than 7 days, but it's part of that. And then when I get back, I'm starting it again. So I don't know. I'm going to do it for 5 months, you know, give or take. Maybe I do it a little bit longer. If you've never done it, which I've never done it, I want to get rid of everything. There's eggs, juveniles, adults, and it's a cycle. And as they're leaving the body, they're dumping eggs. And that's why you want to make sure you do it right. Follow the directions so that way it sweeps those toxins out. It's a process, but you know what? You need to start sometime, right? It's taking that baby step and get the ball rolling to get this out of your body. All right, that's enough of my lecture. I just had to say that because, you know, I'm really into health, so I had to share that with you. All right, everybody, I'm sending you lots of love. Bye for now.